What's up, YouTube? Today I got 25 scary videos that'll keep you awake tonight. We're gonna live react. This is probably gonna be good. It's by Spooks, so I know it's gonna be good. But yeah, let's go, y'all.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 25 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin. The first story we'll be taking a look at today comes to us from the TikTok account Jack-O-Lantern Stories and features an alleged poltergeist encounter. The video begins with the homeowner standing at the top of a staircase, while strange knocking noises can be heard coming from somewhere downstairs. Curious about where the sounds are coming from, he heads downstairs to investigate. He also makes it clear that he's home alone, meaning there shouldn't be anyone else in the house making the noises. As he approaches the kitchen, he calls out hello, before things take a very strange turn.
Can hear banging coming from downstairs. It woke me up this morning, but there shouldn't be anybody down here. Hello? Oh my god.
The poltergeist didn't waste any time. As soon as he came down the stairs and was like, hello, and just shit flying.
Hello?
Oh, the shit on the table's moving. Look at the cat.
Hello?
Whoa, dude, the glass is just levitating and balancing perfectly.
Will, you okay?
Cat's
Hello?
like, I'm out.
Oh my god, what's going on?
Out of nowhere, a wine glass is sent crashing to the floor. Just a few seconds later, a coffee cup on the table appears to move on its own.
The cat's just like,
Then, as if that wasn't enough, a faint mumbling voice can be heard on the recording, adding one final layer of mystery to the incident.
Hello?
Oh my god, dude. That's creepy. Sound like
The
muffled,
combination
weird
of the knocking
language.
sounds, the moving objects, and the strange voice is what makes this clip stand out from many other alleged hauntings online.
That's
Of
super
course,
creepy.
not everyone is convinced. The video has an old film-style filter applied over the footage, which certainly makes it feel less authentic. Some viewers also believe the entire incident could have been staged. Even so, the combination of the events captured in such a short span of time is what keeps people debating the clip. Interestingly,
I love how the cat just seemed like it was just another day in the office.
the uploader mentions in the description that he owns a fairly large collection of allegedly haunted artifacts. Whether that has anything to do with what was captured here is impossible to say, but it's certainly an intriguing detail. So what do you think happened inside this house? Was something paranormal making its presence known, or is there another side to the story? Let me know your theories in the comments.
I don't know. It's like your classic poltergeist. It was pretty weird though. That weird noise or whatever, that like muffled talking was creepy.
Over on TikTok, a user known as The Black Orchard Films posted a video in June of 2026 in which he explains that he was simply sitting on the couch one afternoon, getting ready to watch some TV. What started out as a completely ordinary moment quickly became something much stranger when he happened to notice something in the reflection of the television screen.
Is it? Am I tripping or is that? There's someone sitting on my couch, but like, look, there's no one there. What?
That's weird, ain't it?
But like, there's no one there. There's no one on the couch. Oh my god, it's gone.
No, it's gone.
As you can see, the reflection appears to show a dark, human-shaped figure sitting on the couch.
That is weird.
The uploader immediately turns around to
It's like
check behind him,
no head
only
either.
to reveal that the couch is completely empty. What's especially interesting is what happens next. After showing the couch, he turns back toward the television but this time the figure is gone. In the description of the video, the uploader writes, quote, "The house is old, located in Appalachia, with the creaks and shadows typical of older homes."
I don't know why, it honestly kind of like reminds me of just like a vulture, like the shape of it.
That afternoon,
like
light and the angle of the TV screen created a clear reflective surface. Still,
am I crazy? Maybe not a black bird, but like, it's not very tall.
The reflection looked like more than a trick of light. Its timing and placement felt deliberate and out of place in an empty space.
Weird.
End quote. The main skeptical argument here is that the video was staged in some way. Beyond that, there really isn't much else to go on, as the figure appears clearly in the reflection and then vanishes by the time the uploader looks back. Whether you believe it's paranormal or not, it's definitely the kind of clip that makes you want to watch it a second time. So what do you think was captured in the TV screen that day? Was there really something sitting on the couch, or is there another side to the story? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Reddit user Runs with Scissors posted a video to his account a few months ago showcasing a piece of home security camera footage that was recorded late at night outside the front of his house. The video begins relatively uneventfully, with everything appearing calm and quiet on what seems to be a completely ordinary night. But before long, something strange happens.
There's a lot of shit on that deck. The ghost is like, I think I'm out. This is too cluttery for me. My camera over here in the way, y'all. Now he's like, now I'm gonna go for a nice swing. That is pretty creepy. I mean, the door just opened and now. What is that noise?
Right around here, the gate leading onto the porch can be seen opening by itself before eventually closing again. What's especially interesting is that, according to the
at least he's a polite ghost, right? He shut the gate behind him.
The gate is secured with a latch and isn't supposed to open unless the latch is first released. As if that wasn't strange enough, the swing can later be seen moving on its own, while a series of odd noises can be heard somewhere in the distance.
Some weird noises, dude.
The combination of the gate, the swing, and the unexplained sounds is what has left many viewers wondering exactly what was happening outside the house that night. Of course, there could be a more ordinary explanation behind some of what we're seeing, but if the uploader is correct about the gate requiring the latch to be
how is that
first,
ordinary? Yeah.
That detail certainly makes the footage more difficult to explain. Whatever happened here, it's easy to see why the homeowner found the footage unsettling after reviewing it. So what do you think was captured on this security camera? Was something unseen wandering around the property, or is there another explanation for the strange activity? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
He just wanted to go for a nice swing, you know, crack open a cold one. He was enjoying a nice cold one in the afterlife.
On August 14th, 2023, a TikTok user known as Mima Jivanya posted a video to her account showing her and a friend standing outside late at night. For most of the clip, the two appear to be having a conversation while the camera records the area around them. Everything seems completely normal at first, but then something unusual suddenly enters the frame.
Is that a cat?
Malam ini indah sekali, guys. Tapi kalau di sini nggak kelihatan ada bulan sama bintang.
Whoa! That fucking road
right
runner.
Around the 9-second mark, a small white figure can be seen darting across the street at high speed, causing Mima to immediately react in shock before the video cuts off moments later.
Going fast.
Because the object moves so quickly and the footage is fairly blurry, it's difficult to get a clear look at exactly what was captured. Even so, whatever it is appears to be both very small and very fast. Naturally, there are a number of possible explanations. Some viewers believe the clip may show something paranormal, while others think it could be an animal or another small object passing by quickly and creating an unusual effect. Unfortunately, the footage is simply too brief to draw any firm conclusions.
I don't know.
Whatever the case may be, it's certainly one of those clips that makes you replay it a few times just to make sure you saw what you thought you saw. So what do you think flew across the street that night?
But it literally looks like it phases through like
a strange angle, or something much harder to explain. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go. I guess. He's just dipping.
The official United States Department of War website recently released another UAP video to the public, and this one is definitely going to catch the attention of anyone interested in unexplained aerial phenomena.
I love UAPs.
The footage was reportedly captured over Greece in January of 2024. For the first few seconds, the screen is split into two different views, with one side showing electro-optical footage and the other showing shortwave infrared footage. Take a look and see what was captured.
Whatever electrical optical footage is, I don't know. Oh, I see it. Whoa, that thing is. It's moving fast, right? It's gotta be. It's not moving as fast as some of them go. Dude, it's going. Like a little orb. Oh, where'd it go? Okay, we got some weird... Are they still tracking it?
According to the official report, the video was submitted by United States Central Command to AARO and shows an unidentified anomalous phenomenon captured by a US military platform. What makes this one especially interesting is how the object was described. In a mission report, the UAP was reportedly described as diamond-shaped and moving at around 434 knots, which is roughly 803 kilometers per hour. The observer also claimed the object was only detectable through the shortwave infrared sensor.
500 miles an hour?
For anyone interested in UAP sightings, this is the kind of footage that's bound to spark a lot of discussion. The speed, shape, and the fact that it apparently only appeared through one sensor make it feel particularly unusual.
That's probably
Without more context, it's difficult to know exactly what was captured here. But whether you're a believer or a skeptic, it's certainly an intriguing video. So what do you make of this one? Could this be something truly unexplained?
I bet
or is
it's
there
probably
another
some kind of a
possibility
really
behind what was
fast
recorded?
drone or something? Or some kind of military tech from China or America? That'd be my guess. I don't think that's alien. Who knows?
On September 28, 2024, a TikTok user known as Synestia posted a video showing a strange experience inside her home. The footage begins with her quietly making her way through the house while recording on her phone. The reason quickly becomes apparent as a series of unusual noises can be heard coming from somewhere inside. Trying to figure out where they're coming from, she follows the sounds until they lead her to the bathroom.
Whoa. What? Turn the dang light on. Stop, bro.
As she approaches the doorway, she notices the shower curtain moving on its own while the strange noises continue. Assuming whatever's making the sounds must be hiding behind it, she pulls the curtain back to investigate. But when she looks inside the shower, there's nothing.
What?
It's a simple moment, but the combination of the unexplained noises and the moving shower curtain is enough to make the clip surprisingly unsettling. Of course, there could be a more ordinary explanation behind what happened. Without seeing more of the room or knowing what happened afterward, it's impossible to say for certain. Whatever caused the curtain to move, it's easy to understand why the uploader felt uneasy enough to start recording in the first place. So what do you think was inside the bathroom that day? Was it something supernatural, or was there another explanation?
It doesn't look like it's
Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
That was weird, guys.
On April 4th, 2020, a TikTok user named Lauren Rose posted a video to her account after noticing her pet cat behaving very strangely. The cat appears to be fixated on something just beyond the couch. Judging by its body language, it clearly seems uncomfortable, almost as if it's watching something Lauren can't see. Then, a few seconds later, something unusual appears in the background.
Okay.
Okay. What?
Right behind the couch, what appears to be a dark figure can be seen slowly walking across the room before disappearing out of view. Lauren immediately reacts with an "oh my god," but otherwise manages to stay surprisingly calm considering what she had just witnessed.
How?
The timing of the figure's appearance, combined with the cat's behavior beforehand, is what many viewers found especially unsettling. Of course, not everyone is convinced. Some believe the clip could have been staged, while others see it as one of the more intriguing ghost videos posted online.
I don't know how she doesn't react.
Unfortunately, Lauren never shared any follow-up videos explaining what happened afterward, leaving the entire incident unresolved. So what do you think walked through Lauren's house that day? Was it simply a clever hoax, or did her cat really sense something lurking in the background? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Locked in on something, but that just looks like somebody wearing like a dark hoodie or black robe. I don't know, guys.
A TikTok user known as Andy V Official posted a video to his account back in March of 2025 after an unsettling experience he says happened to him in the city of Chilca, Peru. The video begins with Andy speaking directly to the camera before it cuts to a second clip showing the location where the incident allegedly took place.
What the heck is this? Oh, Jesus!
Then, at around the 38-second mark, what appears to be a long limb from an unknown creature suddenly comes into view before the video cuts off.
Dude, what the is this an alien? Look at this. It's like his eyes.
Properly. The moment is so brief that it's difficult to make out exactly what we're looking at. Dude. But it's certainly enough to explain why Andy ended the recording showing.
What the heck? It's like slimy and wet, and it looks like it's got two eyes there.
Only afterward. Some viewers believe the clip could show some kind of unknown creature emerging from the water, while others think there may be a more ordinary explanation. A few have even suggested the entire video could have been staged.
Dude, that
Whatever the case may be, it's one of those clips that's intriguing simply because it's so difficult to identify what appears on screen.
Bro,
Thankfully, Andy seems to have gotten away unharmed, considering he was later able to upload the footage to TikTok. So what do you think emerged from the water that day? Was it an unknown creature?
It's a really good hoax.
Another explanation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
That's incredible, honestly. Like, that looks super real. Like, the way it moves up on the... I don't know, guys.
A man named Adam Mawson posted a video to his TikTok account in which he explains that the footage you're about to see was originally filmed back in 1991 inside his parents' house. According to Adam, he never believed in ghosts before moving into the home, but after experiencing a number of disturbing incidents over the years, he and several friends decided to investigate. They set up a video camera on a tripod in each room of the house for 1 hour at a time, while everyone left the property, hoping to capture something unusual. When they reviewed the recordings, one tape stood out from all the others.
Damn, that's definitely like somebody just sitting in there, sitting on that chair. What the? What? Oh my god, this is fast forward? What? And it's not alone. Stops and seems to look around. What?
The footage appears to show a dark, human-shaped figure sitting in a chair before it suddenly stands up, walks across the room, and eventually disappears from view. Adam says he didn't actually discover the figure until later that night while reviewing the tapes by himself. He recalls being home alone at the time, with the bathroom scene in the footage located directly across from his bedroom, making the experience one of the most frightening moments of his life. He also says he later researched the history of the property and discovered that the houses on the street had reportedly been built over part of an old cemetery. In addition, he claims a wool sorting mill once stood on the site, where a fire in the late 1940s tragically claimed the lives of 14 child workers. Of course, not everyone is convinced. Some viewers believe the footage could simply be an elaborate hoax, while others consider it one of the more compelling ghost videos to come out of the early 1990s. More than 30 years later, Adam still says he doesn't know exactly what was captured on camera that day.
Make those shadows
so what do you think was wandering around that old house? Was it really the so-called Barbie Place shadow ghost, or is there another explanation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
It's just shadows though, like, I don't know. That's probably, in my opinion, that's probably fake.
TikTok user I Am Unforgettable posted a video to their account in May of 2026, claiming they had been awake for 3 straight days because they were too afraid to fall asleep after noticing something inside their bedroom. At first, that might sound like an exaggeration, but after seeing what they claim was in the room with them, it's a bit easier to understand why they were so frightened. Take a look.
Okay. Alright, that's not terrifying.
Right behind the bedroom door, what appears to be a figure with long dark hair can be seen peeking around the corner, seemingly watching the uploader from across the room. The figure never fully steps into view, but the brief glimpse is enough to make for a very unsettling moment. Of course, not everyone is convinced. Some viewers believe the entire clip could simply have been staged. Even so, it's easy to see why the video quickly caught people's attention online. Hopefully, whatever the uploader believed they saw that night never appeared again. So what do you think was hiding behind the bedroom door? Was it simply a clever hoax or something much harder to explain?
Could be.
Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
It's pretty scary. What do y'all think? I think it's a hoax.
On September 6, 2011, a man named Santiago Martinez uploaded a video to his YouTube channel showing a strange object moving through the sky over an undisclosed location. From the very beginning, it's clear that Santiago is already focused on something overhead, suggesting he had noticed the object before he even started recording. Take a look.
Ahí hay otro que está dando, mira.
It's like as bright as the sun. Oh, it's got different colors. Oh no, there's
Mira otro.
The other, you said El Otro, the other. It's like blinking in and out of existence.
Throughout the footage, 2 bright objects can be seen moving steadily across the sky. At first, they appear as distant lights, but as Santiago zooms in, they no longer look like simple dots. Instead, each object seems to have a distinct, almost structured appearance. Though it's impossible to tell whether that's the actual shape of the objects or simply an artifact caused by the camera's heavy zoom. At one point, a second object with a very similar appearance enters the frame, making the sighting even more intriguing. Unfortunately, the video doesn't provide much additional context, so we're left to judge the footage on its own. Some viewers believe the objects could be genuine unidentified aerial phenomena, while others suggest the unusual appearance is simply the result of the camera's zoom and the limitations of the equipment. With such limited information, it's impossible to say for certain. Even after more than 14 years, the clip continues to leave viewers wondering exactly what Santiago managed to capture that day. So what do you think these bright objects were? Were they truly unexplained, or is there another way to interpret what we're seeing? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
I don't know, honestly. I'm not like a UAP expert. Maybe it is the camera, maybe it's just like... I don't know, honestly.
Back in March of 2012, a man named Ryan Halsey uploaded a video to his YouTube channel claiming that he was home alone one day while his parents were out when he began hearing a series of strange noises coming from elsewhere in the house. Unsure of what was making the sounds, Ryan decided to grab his phone and start recording as he cautiously searched each room. For a while, everything appears perfectly normal.
What the f... This is what I mean. Crazy shit. Is it like having... Hello?
What's going on in there? What's going on with the lights?
Oh my... Oh, I swear to I seen something.
Well, you gotta go after it now.
Right, yep.
Then, at around the 35-second mark, what appears to be a dark figure suddenly darts up the staircase, causing Ryan to yell in panic before quickly retreating.
He didn't even bother trying
Whether
to see
it was a shadow, a person, or something else entirely, the moment is over almost as quickly as it begins, making it difficult to tell exactly what was captured. Of course, not everyone is convinced. Some viewers believe the entire video could have been staged, while others think Ryan's reaction seems genuine. The video is appropriately titled WTF is in my home, and judging by Ryan's reaction, it's safe to say he had no idea what he had just witnessed. So what do you think ran up those stairs? Was it simply a clever hoax, a home intruder, or something far more difficult to explain?
We'll never know because the guy doesn't go up the stairs.
Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Come on, man. Next time, if you're gonna put on the camera, you're gonna go up her cojones.
A YouTube channel known as Dad's Always Right uploaded a piece of home security camera footage that was recorded inside their Denver home on March 25th, 2023. The video begins peacefully, showing a baby fast asleep in its crib, while the child's father sleeps in a bed right beside it. Everything seems completely normal, until this happens.
Doors opening, y'all. Oh no, don't mess with the kid. Come on, man. This isn't scary or anything. Dude, why is the door open? Jeez, just over and over.
Out of nowhere, the bedroom door suddenly swings open on its own. A few moments later, it slowly swings shut again, all without anyone getting out of bed. The movement of the door is what makes the clip so intriguing. It doesn't simply drift open and stay there. It opens before eventually closing again, almost as if someone had passed through the doorway. Of course, not everyone agrees on what happened. Some believe there could be a perfectly ordinary explanation, while others feel the footage may have been staged. Thankfully, neither the father nor the baby appears to wake up or be harmed in any way.
That's even creepier.
So what do you think caused the bedroom door to move like that? Was it simply something mundane, or was there really an unseen presence inside the room?
Oh, that's... Doesn't seem like wind or nothing. I don't know. That's pretty scary, to be honest.
Reddit user Dry Selection 421.
If I looked and saw my baby monitor or camera and recorded that, dude, I'd be pretty scared.
Shared a video to the True Cryptozoology subreddit that was reportedly filmed in Argentina back in 2010. The footage is extremely grainy and low quality, but according to the post, the videographer was recording outside at night after noticing something unusual wandering around near their neighborhood. Take a look.
Ya fue, macho. Vamos,
What am I looking at, dude?
Macho, mira, se está viniendo para acá. Está cruzando la calle, macho. Se fue.
As you can see, what appears to be a small humanoid figure can be seen walking through the street before eventually disappearing from view. Because of the video's low quality, it's difficult to make out many details, but the figure's proportions and movement have led to plenty of speculation over the years. One of the most popular theories is that the figure could be a duende. In Latin American folklore, a duende is a small human-like supernatural being, often compared to a dwarf, gnome, or leprechaun. Stories about duendes vary from region to region.
You know what's really creepy, guys, is my wife has talked to me about duende before, and she apparently swears that she had family, or she went to a farm where people would talk about them that they were there, that the duende was real. Yeah, pretty scary.
But they're frequently described as mischievous creatures that appear
Oh, she said that they would braid the horse's hair on the farm, and that they would feed them and stuff, and really weird, but yeah.
unexpectedly before vanishing just as quickly. Some viewers believe the footage could simply be an elaborate hoax, while others argue the poor video quality makes it impossible to determine what was actually recorded. Whatever the case may be, it's certainly one of those videos that's difficult to forget once you've seen it. Was it really a legendary duende, or is there another explanation? Let me know your theories in the comments down below.
We'll never know, because it's Game Boy Color quality.
Over on TikTok, a woman known as Imamalina123 explains that her son had experienced several strange incidents over the years, but until now, he'd only ever been able to tell her about them, because nothing had been caught on camera. That finally changed when he managed to record what he claims was his latest encounter on his phone. Take a look. The footage shows Malina's son filming outside before slowly panning the camera to the left. Suddenly, a pale face with short, dark hair can be seen peeking out from behind an object, causing him to scream and immediately run away.
Come on,
it's a very brief moment, but the figure
anything.
is visible long enough to leave quite an impression. According to Malina, neither she nor her son has any idea what was captured that day. If this wasn't simply someone hiding nearby, it's certainly
just somebody
difficult to
hiding
explain.
with a mask or wig.
Of course,
or
one
who
could
knows,
also argue that the video was
that.
staged. With footage this short, it's impossible to completely rule out the possibility that someone was intentionally hiding there to create a scare.
I don't know.
Whatever the case may be, it's easy to understand why the encounter frightened Malina's son so much. So what do you think was peeking out from behind the object that day? Was it someone playing a prank, or something much more mysterious?
Somebody's creepy as hell if it was somebody playing a prank. we got some more
For this
UAPs.
next entry, we're taking a look at another one of the recently released UAP videos, published on the United States Department of War website. The footage, designated DOW UAP PR056, was reportedly captured in 2024 by an infrared sensor aboard a US military platform, before eventually being submitted to the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, or AARO for short. As with many of the videos included in the release, very little additional information was provided beyond the footage itself. Take a look.
I will say it's really freaky that like even the government doesn't know what a bunch of this stuff is. Could be China, some of it could definitely be aliens, but it's super weird that like even our government is taking this seriously. Well, they might just release alien files, so who knows. Wow. Looks like it's going really fast. Weird, isn't it? It's like, it looks like it's black and then it starts reflecting light or making a light.
The video shows a bright object over the water that appears to pulse as it moves through the scene. As the recording continues, the object also seems to pick up speed, making for a particularly intriguing sequence. According to the accompanying documentation, the object was described as pulsing, which matches what appears to be visible in the footage. Unfortunately, there's very little context surrounding the incident, making it difficult to determine exactly what the sensor recorded. One could argue that the unusual appearance and motion are simply the result of the infrared sensor or the way the object is being tracked. On the other hand, the footage has remained unresolved, leaving the door open to plenty of speculation.
That does look like an actual
Whatever the
object.
explanation may be, it's another fascinating addition to the recent collection of officially released UAP videos. So what do you think was recorded over the water that day? Was it simply an ordinary object viewed under unusual conditions,
Looks
or
like a
something
UFO.
truly unidentified?
It is kind of cool to watch, but it's just in black and white.
This next clip is one I actually featured on my channel several years ago, but I thought it would be interesting to revisit it since it's been such a long time and many newer viewers have probably never seen it before. The footage was uploaded to a YouTube channel known as Best Horror Videos in 2015. Although judging by the camera quality, it appears to have been filmed several years earlier. The video begins with a group of friends hanging around a campfire near an abandoned house. Everything seems perfectly normal until one of them notices something moving nearby. He asks his friend for a flashlight before deciding to investigate.
Frank, bring la flashlight. Vite, bring la flashlight. Fuck, c'était quoi? C'est où?
Right around here, if you look carefully, you can make out what appears to be a head briefly peeking out from behind the abandoned building before disappearing again. Unsure of what he just saw, the cameraman continues searching the area. Then, a few moments later,
Oh shit.
Real quick.
Hey, c'est pas drôle, c'est quoi? Laisse aller, hein.
C'est où? Dans l'eau.
the mysterious head appears once again, peeking out from almost the exact same spot before quickly disappearing from view. Unfortunately, very little is known about the origins of this footage. We don't know where exactly it was filmed or who the people in the video were, only that they were exploring near an abandoned house when this strange encounter allegedly took place. It could be argued that someone was simply hiding behind the building as part of an elaborate prank. At the same time, the genuine reactions from the group have led others to wonder whether they really did stumble across something they couldn't explain.
Honestly,
Whatever the truth may be, it's still one of those older internet videos that has managed to stick with people over the years. So what do you think was peeking up behind that abandoned house? Was it simply someone playing a prank, or something much more mysterious?
Dude, I don't know. That doesn't look like a person. It's really fast.
In June of 2020, a man named Rhys Davis uploaded a video to his YouTube channel showing what began as an ordinary evening spent hanging out with a group of friends. Before long though, something in the distance catches their attention and the atmosphere changes almost instantly. Take a look.
Xbox in the new PS5.
Shh. What?
What is that?
What the f?
What?
Holy shit. Dude, is that a person?
We should probably.
Close it. Please lock it. Oh my god.
Lock that shit, dude.
Dude, okay.
I think we left someone's phone up there.
Yeah, we left something. Doesn't matter. Bro, we'll get it later.
Oh my god,
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's scary. Yeah, get back. Oh my god, fuck.
Yo, what is that? Oh my god, is that a person?
I know.
Holy shit.
What the? Dude, that is not a person.
Wait, Nate, did you lock the door?
Did you lock it? Did you lock this door? I don't want to get close to the door.
What the?
No, make sure it's locked.
Dude, it looks like it is a person, kinda. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Big, long, creepy arms. It is like a person, but a very skinny, weird person.
Dude, it's going on. Oh, it's going around.
Throughout the video, a tall, gangly-looking figure can be seen moving around on all fours in the distance, while seemingly keeping an eye on Rhys and his friends. It never appears to get very close, but its repeated presence is enough to leave the group feeling increasingly uneasy. At one point, they decide to head back inside the house, hoping to put some distance between themselves and whatever they're seeing. But even then, the encounter doesn't appear to be over.
No way.
The figure can later be seen outside the house, seemingly watching the group through the windows, making the situation even more unsettling.
Dude, this is a good
One possibility is that someone was simply crawling around on all fours to frighten the group as part of an elaborate prank, or maybe a hoax. Then again, if that's not the case, it's certainly a bizarre piece of footage that's difficult to explain.
Its arms are so long. They're bending at like a weird angle. I don't know. That one
An
was
Australian
good.
Reddit user known as Dependent Box 6487 shared a video to the unexplained subreddit after capturing something unusual on his Ring security camera. According to the uploader, the incident happened sometime between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, after his dog suddenly began barking. Curious to see what had gotten the dog's attention, he opened the Ring app to check the live camera feed. At first, he noticed a small white light floating around in the backyard, which backs onto an empty paddock. Then, something even stranger appeared.
That looks like a dang alien. Like an alien gray. What is this? What am I looking at? This quality is terrible. And this is a Ring camera?
Right around here, a tall figure can be seen entering the backyard from the right side of the fence. What's especially unusual is that, according to the uploader, there isn't a gate or any other access point where the figure appears to come through. He also points out that the mysterious white light and the figure seem to react to one another, leading him to wonder whether they were somehow connected. One possible explanation is that the figure is simply the result of a camera anomaly, perhaps caused by an insect crawling across the lens or another visual artifact that only appears human-shaped because of the camera's night vision. Whatever the case may be, it's certainly an intriguing clip that's difficult to interpret with complete confidence.
It is weird.
So what do you think wandered into this Australian backyard? Was it merely a strange camera artifact, or was something else captured that night? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
That is a hard one. I don't know. It honestly kind of looks like it might have been like a bug or a camera effect, but I don't know.
Sometimes checking your home security camera reveals something unexpected happening on your own property. But Reddit user Protomancer ended up spotting something much stranger happening in a neighbor's yard instead. The video, posted to the WTF subreddit, was recorded in the middle of the night and captures a very unusual sight. Take a look.
No. Yo. Why does that look like somebody just crawling on their hands and knees across this yard? What the Dude, what? Okay, that's creepy.
Throughout the footage, a person can be seen slowly slithering across the neighbor's yard on the ground instead of simply walking. It's an incredibly bizarre way to move, and naturally it raises a lot of questions.
Somebody's on drugs.
Was this person trying to avoid being seen, or was there some other...
You know what my explanation is, guys? This person was just so drunk that he couldn't get home any other way. So they're just crawling on the ground. I don't know if y'all have ever been there. I've had a couple times in my life where I've been like that. Oh, man. Especially as a teenager.
Crawling across someone's property in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night.
Unfortunately, the video doesn't provide any additional context, so we're left to speculate. Unlike many of the other clips on this list, this one doesn't really need a supernatural explanation. The unsettling part is that it appears to show an actual person crawling across someone else's yard for reasons we can only guess at.
They had a little too much.
Hopefully, the homeowner was made aware of what happened, and the situation never escalated beyond what was captured on camera. So what do you think this person was doing that night? Was there an innocent explanation for the bizarre behavior?
Yeah.
Or was something more sinister going on?
They had one too many shots. That's my guess, guys.
Spending the night at your grandparents' house is usually a comforting experience, filled with good memories.
Dude, spending a night over my grandfather's house growing up, he used to live in New Hampshire in a nice rural part. I think it was like Kingston. And, man, he lived out in the middle of like the woods, and we used to, whenever I go to visit my grandfather, he would love to put on he had cable, and he would always put on like these TV shows about aliens and UFO sightings and the Greys, and of course I was a kid, so he'd get me all worked up over this alien stuff, and then in the middle of the night it'd just be so pitch dark, and I remember sleeping in a separate bedroom from my grandfather, and just being so scared, thinking that there's going to be like an alien that's going to pop its head up through the window, or that I'm going to see something looking back at me through the window, because it was so scary. I used to purposely shut the shades because it was too creepy, and New Hampshire had a lot of alien sightings and UFO sightings and stuff, and I mean, that would be like the perfect time for an alien abduction or something. Just when you're out in the middle of, because like my grandfather's like closest neighbors were not that close. They're probably like a good distance away, like half a mile or something. Like, I don't know, it was scary. Awfully scary.
Memories. For TikTok user Sophie Collins, however, one particular night turned into something she'd probably rather forget. Sophie posted a video showing herself lying in bed, trying to fall asleep, when she suddenly noticed something at the bedroom door.
Oh no. Oh. Jeez, that's totally not creepy.
Peeking through the narrow gap in the doorway is Sophie's grandmother, silently staring into the room. What's especially unsettling is that even after Sophie points her phone directly at the door, her grandmother doesn't react or walk away. Instead, she simply continues standing there, watching. It's certainly an uncomfortable clip, although the reason behind her grandmother's behavior is impossible to know from the video alone. Unlike most of the other entries on this list, there's no real reason to assume anything paranormal is happening here. Whatever the explanation may be, it's simply a very awkward and unsettling moment that happened to be caught on camera. So what do you think was going on here? Was there an innocent explanation for her grandmother's behavior?
Maybe she ate all the cookies and she was pissed off. I don't know.
Or does the clip leave you with more questions than answers?
It is pretty sinister though, like she's not even phased, bro. She's just like straight grilling, and with those eye reflections, it's kind of scary.
This next video was posted to TikTok by a user known as Grego6073 and shows him filming himself while swimming in a river. For most of the video, he's simply talking to the camera while enjoying the water. Everything appears completely ordinary at first.
Looks like some nasty
In fact,
water.
if you look at this earlier part of the video, you can clearly see that there doesn't appear to be anyone standing beneath a tree on the opposite riverbank. But later in the video, that's no longer the case.
No.
Iba a salir por allá abajo, sin problema.
What?
Sin miedo ni nada, ¿por qué?
He's like in an anime stance.
Standing beneath the tree is what appears to be a very tall, slender figure, watching from the opposite side of the river.
But it's standing on
Because
water,
the figure is so
right?
far away, it's difficult to make out any details, but its sudden appearance is what has left many viewers scratching their heads.
It's like standing on water.
It's also worth remembering that the spot appears empty early in the video, making many people wonder when or how the figure got there without being noticed. A more grounded possibility is that it's simply another person who quietly walked into the area while the uploader was distracted. Given the distance, it's impossible to know for certain. Whatever the explanation may be, it's definitely the kind of moment that's easy to miss the first time you watch the video.
While he was like turning around. I don't think that's too scary. Oh, we got another UAP
For this
guy.
next entry, we're taking a look at another one of the recently released UAP videos published on the United States Department of War website. Designated DOW UAP PR-055, the footage was reportedly captured on November 23, 2020. Like many of the other videos in the release, very little information accompanies the footage, leaving us to focus almost entirely on what was recorded. Take a look.
Bunch of dots. Okay, well that looks big. Yo. What are these little dots just appearing? Oh, this is pretty interesting though. Nothing going on here, guys. Just a floating black orb. Okay, this is actually really creepy. Like, I wish I had a better idea of what I'm looking at, though. Am I looking at, like, clouds?
The footage appears to show a dark, spherical object repeatedly moving in and out of the clouds.
Yeah.
Unlike some of the other UAP videos, this object remains clearly visible for much of the recording. making it easier to follow its movement through the sky.
It looks very big.
At around the 32-second mark, the original unprocessed footage is also shown, giving viewers another look at the same object from the source recording. What makes this clip particularly interesting is the way the object seems to move. Rather than simply drifting with the clouds, it appears to change position in a way that many people have described as deliberate or controlled. Of course, there's also the possibility that the object's unusual movement is simply a result of perspective, the camera platform, or the way the footage was captured. Without additional context, it's impossible to draw any firm conclusions. Even so, it's another fascinating addition to the recent collection of officially released UAP videos.
No, bro, that looks like it's like actually moving through the clouds. That one was kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie.
A TikTok user named Rebecca shared a video that was originally recorded by her mother while out on a hike. According to Rebecca, her mother came across a large mansion known as the Murphy House. Believing the house might be unoccupied, she decided to film the property as she walked past. At first, everything seems perfectly normal.
Looks really pretty deserted, but it must have been gorgeous in its day.
Dude, it looks like
absolutely, I could just imagine walking around.
There's gonna be somebody in one of the windows.
Fancy dress or something, and just
looked like somebody.
It's just beautiful.
Then, at around the 20-second mark, if you look toward the last window on the upper floor, you can make out what appears to be the face of a child staring out from inside the house.
Oh my god.
The videographer doesn't notice it at the time, making the discovery something that was only spotted later while reviewing the footage.
That's not creepy.
It's a brief moment, but the face is distinct enough to make you wonder whether someone or something was watching from inside the building all along.
That is straight looking
Of course, there's another possibility. If this isn't anything paranormal, it could simply be an actual child standing inside the house and looking out the window.
Dude, that's creepy.
From that distance, combined with the camera quality, it's easy to see how an ordinary face could end up looking unusually pale and unsettling.
Dude, it looks very
Unfortunately, we don't know much about the history of the Murphy house, or whether anyone investigated the property afterward, leaving the entire...
Okay, doesn't it look like it's actually just grilling whoever's filming this? Like,
incident unresolved. So what do you think was looking out from that upstairs window? Was it simply someone inside the house, or did the camera capture something much more mysterious?
It don't look happy. Looks like it's freaking a demon child or something in there.
On August 31st, 2017, a YouTube channel known as Paranologies uploaded a video from inside a room filled with dozens of dolls.
Oh god.
For many people, that alone would be enough to make them feel uneasy. But according to the uploader, one particular doll named Eddie had been displaying some very unusual behavior. Take a look.
Yeah, you can go ahead and touch Eddie. Oh shit! Oh, it moved! Did you see that? Did y'all see that?
If you watch Eddie closely, you can see his right hand make a small movement all on its own.
Oh goodness.
It's a subtle motion, but somehow that almost makes it even creepier.
Ooh.
The uploader later posted another video from the same room on a different day,
totally
and this time
creepy.
something else appears to happen.
No, dude, I can't.
We were doing another live stream with my buddy Greg, and he was, we were asking them to move, and he moved his,
While the camera is focused elsewhere, one of the dolls in the background appears to slowly turn its head on its own. Whether the movement is genuine or not, it's certainly enough to make you look twice. A more skeptical interpretation is that both movements could simply be the result of slight shifts in the dolls, camera perspective, or even an elaborate setup by the uploader. Even so, they're subtle enough that they don't immediately jump out at you, which is part of what makes the videos so unsettling.
I hate dolls.
Personally, I think just being surrounded by that many dolls would already be unnerving enough. The possibility of one of them moving on its own is just the icing on the cake. So what do you think happened inside this room? Were these dolls really moving by themselves, or is there another explanation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
I don't know, but...
And that was 25 scary videos.
That one was
I
good.
hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks.
Alright y'all, give Sir Spooks a like and a follow. Give me a like and a subscribe. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be good to one another. I love y'all. Have a blessed day and peace.